Hi, Charles Cherney here, and it's The Real Deal, episode 8. And today's question is, as a buyer in a multiple offer situation, do I make my best offer to begin with? So this is a great question, and I'm going to answer this from my experience as a top agent in Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts, going back now almost 25 years. So the answer to this question is both yes and no. So let me explain. In a multiple offer situation where bids are due at a deadline, generally speaking, and more than one offer is coming in, hence multiple offers, and you're one of those offers that's being presented at the call for offers, what one needs to understand, and again, I'm speaking from my experience in Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts. Obviously, every market's different. But here in Cambridge and Somerville, in multiple offer situations, there is no guarantee of a second round of bidding. It could be one and done. That is one round, one winner, no second round. And so again, it's just surprising to me that many people just assume there will be a second round. Let's say that the property is on for $1 million and 4 offers come in. Someone bids list price $1 million, someone bids $1,010,000, someone bids $1,025,000, and someone bids $1,050,000. All offers are confidential, so the people bidding are not privy to what the competition is and what they're up against. It's blind bidding. And the seller sits with the listing agent, receives these 4 offers, and decides, wow, okay, we have one for $1,050,000. That's $50K over asking. I'm going to take it. And they do. And then some of the losing parties are disgruntled or upset, and they say, well, I didn't make my best offer. I want to resubmit a better offer. But at that point, it's too late because the seller has accepted the offer, signed the offer is binding. So look, you just don't know if it will go to a second round. Now, sometimes it goes to a third round, right? We get that, like it can continue beyond a second round. But in my experience as a top agent working with both buyers and sellers, about half the time, there is no second round. The seller just picks a winner in the first round. So be prepared to put your best offer on the table. Now, if you're not in love with the property, right, you may not ultimately gun for it and, pull out all the stops and put the biggest number down that you imagine you would pay for it if you thought about it as an option. But if you truly want it and you're prepared to pay X, you want to put X down as your offer, because you may not get a chance to improve. Now, let's say it does go to a second round, and this is the no part to the yes and no answer I've given to this question. You would reserve the right to disagree with yourself and make your best offer better if it goes to a second round. Now, you don't need to do that if, let's say, for example, you bid $1,025,000 in the first round and it goes to a second round. And in your heart of hearts, you've made your best offer, either because it's what you're financially capable of or what you're willing to spend to own the property, so be it. However, it's not uncommon for just about everyone participating in the second round to improve their offer. And so you might just decide, okay, I'll make an improvement from $1,025,000 to $1,030,000. There may be guidance on the issue from the listing agent who may be telling you where you stand in the pecking order going into the second round. Every listing agent is different in terms of the information they're giving to people moving into a second round. And with that information, it may help with regards to the decision you need to make if you're going to further improve your offer. And it's not just the number, it's the contingencies. So do you have a mortgage contingency? Can you remove that? Do you have a home inspection contingency? Would you consider removing that? Do you have other contingencies? Have you learned that the seller specifically wants people to do something in particular in the second round, like propose a closing date in exactly 6 weeks and give them a use and occupancy after closing for a month? There may be new conditions that the listing agent is sharing as people move into a second round so that potential buyers can recalibrate their offer perhaps to put themselves in the best position to win. So look, it's not an easy decision, but in summary, put your best foot forward in the first round and hope it's good enough to get the job done. If it goes to a second round, be prepared to recalibrate and make your best offer better, perhaps by adjusting and resubmitting for the second round. My name is Charles Cherney. I'm a top residential real estate agent helping Buyers buy the right home and sellers sell for the best price. In Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts, reach out by text, telephone, or email if I can be of service to you in navigating the waters of a multiple offer situation. Be in touch.